Alrighty, long time no see. Welcome back to the jungle. Be playing Lillia into Mr. Graves. Whenever they pick Graves, he's very strong into AD champions, but very weak into magic champions. And with Lillia, you have both the movement speed to stay on top of him, and then also that magic damage to actually kill him. You ever hit a Graves with like a Belveth? Not a very impressive sight. Alrighty, so we'll be starting the Raptors here, doing the farm max path. For the runes, we got Dark Harvest, Cheap Shot, Eyeball, Treasure Hunter, and then Magical Footwear and Cosmic Insight, giving us both damage and utility. When you run the Domination tree, you're very much spiking for the mid game, but honestly, so is the Conqueror tree. That's just Lillia in general. You want level 5, and then you want to have a very fast clear so that the camps die and they respawn faster, so that you continue to have this ramp of getting gold and XP. Q. And if you do that, then you're going to be strong. Lillia is an AoE champion, so you have to hit multiple people with your abilities for it to have the most value. And if you only hit one guy, well, it's not really the juice. So that's why you want the levels. Both damage and tankiness comes with it. The damage from base levels, having points in the abilities, having basically just that, points in the abilities, but also some gold. And then with every time you get a level, you get both HP and you get armor. So that'll give us our tankiness against the enemy. Into the blue side here, my mid lane's pushed in and bot lane has the enemy pushed in. So there's not going to be any plays for us, so I put 2 points into my Q. Whenever you know that you're going to stay on this full clear, then 2 points into the Q. Speeds up the process here. And then if you know that there could be a play, it's fine to put a point in the E. Sure, things are a little slower, but it's okay. You just have to keep an eye on the map and then kind of read and react to it. Through a lot of the coaching I've been doing, that's one thing that is a shame with a lot of the newer players that I see. I call it like info pilled. They have a lot of knowledge, and then they don't react to what's happening right in front of them. Because they see that the game should be played a certain way, and it's like, you're right, but also, you know, hit that EWQ on that Scuttle Crab right there, and then we're really talking. I'm going to finish my Scuttle here, then I can get involved with bot lane, as I will get this extra movement speed, maintain my passive, and off we go. Trying to deal some damage here. It's very unlikely that we get a kill, but I'll definitely help. Whoa! The lanes. Q, auto, E. Okay, he's dead. That's so crazy. Braum is so dead now, too. Q, auto. Ah, I saved my W. Now, I have a problem where Graves can take my Raptors, but there's no stopping it at this point, so I'll help my bot lane shove. This is good for them, and we'll get on out of here. If Graves got my Raptors, he got them. It is what it is. To the top side. Because I can't counter it by walking all the way from bot to those Raptors. Faded Ashes and an Amp Tome to the top side. What I can do is my Krugs find that my Raptors are gone and then invade his Raptors, go back to my blue side, something like that. And even if he gets a camp over me, I got a kill. It's fine. It's fine. So we get the Faded Ashes. On your first recall, you always want to have this item. This greatly accelerates your clear speed, giving you that burn damage to the camps. Someone recently said Faded Ashes is like a Tiamat for AP junglers, but better. And it's cheaper. Isn't that something? Yona's asking for help, and he doesn't have TP, so kind of damned if we do, damned if we don't. So I'll do right here. Irelia has a forced hand to attack the Yon, so we'll see. There's the Q onto him. And we are going to Q, E, auto, W. Okay. I hope we can crash the wave, so it works. Maybe if I was a little faster, but that one's kind of hard to play out. Krugs, top play, and then into the Raptors. With top lane, you have to pay attention to that part where they need to crash waves. That will be an opportunity for you to have a gank. And no Raptors for me. It's about what you expect. So since I got that top play off as well, I mean, it's fine. It's fine that he took Raptors. We know that Graves is on the bot side here, so there's a couple options to try to invade. Where mid lane's pushed in, I'm not going to be involved with that, though. Q, smite, auto. Lucky, lucky. Don't really want to fight down here, so I'll concede Gromp and then just go to the Void Grubs. It's fine with me. Void Grubs gives me a lot more. Although Graves is level 4, we could probably kick his ass, just the lanes aren't in that position, you know? My Galio's not really owning, and this is, you know, Yeah, you know. So, I'll do the Void Grubs to start. Hit them with all the abilities and then pull them together. And then we can start using the AoE on all of them. Take out the first one and then we'll just kind of play it from here. I do have the Galio and the Yone to help me. Ah! The small one spawned. Small one spawned, blocking my E. Staying on the Void Grubs for now, since I'd have to chase into the play. We may be able to attack the Irelia here. Q for the movement speed. And this is going to get hairy, I think. Yeah, there's all 3 champions, Bob. Put a ward down, and don't forget that our Raptors are coming up, and those will give us level 6. Okay, nice one. I can get in there, honestly. E. If we win this smite, we get level 6. Let's keep playing, boys. Whoa! Flash, Q, auto. Nice. I'm surprised that didn't give me level 6. One man's goal for level 6. Oh, that's the play, man. W, smite, reset. Spend our gold. Can't really chase Graves down here, and our camps have respawned, so let's get out of here. Lost Chapter, Dark Seal, and a control word as well, to the top side. Our red side camps are up, and our blue side camps are respawning, so... Because I didn't entertain the enemy's attack and simply endured it by going elsewhere, I've won big. Because the enemy starts the invade over here and then tries to follow me to fight the grubs in a way, and then goes back to their camps, you know. They're spreading themselves too thin, and that's the price they pay. So now, I want to clear all of my camps, every single one of them. We got the level 6, and that's good. But now that we got all this extra ability power and items, we can send it even further. We don't have to achieve anything on this turn. Although we're strong, it's strong in a way that the enemy can't beat me. So if they do something, they lose. All I have to do is clear my camps, because I clear them so fast. Faded Ashes, Lost Chapter, both increasing the clear speed. And with that, I'll get to the Blackfire Torch super, super quick, as well as giving myself more XP, so I'll have a level lead over the enemy. I'm already level 7, Graves could still be level 5. Scientists are yet to determine what level he truly is. As the game progresses here, you gotta get used to this part too, pulling the camps into the next one as Lillia. Be brave, don't worry. That burn damage does more than you'd think. So here I'll be queuing the blue buff, although it will re-aggro, it will still deal good damage to it as we go here. So I hit it with that E, it re-aggros, and then it goes back. Yeah, this time it doesn't do anything. It's more useful late game. Alrighty, as we finish these camps, Bob, I'm almost level 8. I've gone from level 6 to basically level 8 in one full clear. And I guarantee have the Blackfire Torch in the base. Isn't that something? So I don't have to achieve anything. If I get Dragon, that's good. But I'm just farming. Yeah, the play's happening down here, but they're not super committed. Maintain my passive, and try to pull them into Galio here. The E's going wide, I figured they'd go down more. Control ward, waiting. They're not really taking the bait against me here. Whoa! RU's charmed, get in there. Okay, E, Q, waiting. Okay, is fine. Is fine, is fine. Q, ulti. E, Q. Oh, close. I think if I Q E'd, I would have had him. This guy's out of his mind right here. Smite. All of this without resetting for the bigger item. You like that? Into his Raptors. Graves was very chunked, so... I have to pay the price here. Never mind. Fleet of footwork will do the job. Let's reset. Back to the top side. Alrighty, so we show up for the play. We let the play get started first, and then we follow up. They made it easy where they split up. They divided and conquered themselves, so well done on that front. Blackfire Torch, Ruby Crystal, and another control ward. The Void Grubs will be the next objective, so we'll play for those. Come on, Betsy. Q. Oh! Close. Oh! Graves ulti. Graves still hasn't reset. I'm coming, big man. We want to get our passive off the camp here. So we'll hit it with an E, hit it with a Q, and go on our way here. Odds of this area being warded pretty fucking high. No clue where that Irelia is, so into the Void Grubs. With Rakan and Galio here, my two big guys, get these done sooner rather than later. With no contest, so this will be easy. Blackfire Torch gives us 90 ability power, 600 mana, 25 ability haste. A 25 ability haste massively increases the clear speed, and then it gives you a burn, just like the Faded Ashes, and then that increases the clear speed, and you get AP for hitting multiple targets, so that increases the clear speed. You catching the drift here? Alrighty, that's 6 Void Grubs for us, so once we enter the mid game, we'll be able to take turrets off a successful play even better. They're not so much for the early game with this team comp. And Galio is roaming, so I'll just collect the mid wave. Ooh. W. Let's get down there. Q. We could still win this with the supports being alive. I just gotta land a good E. Smite, Q, E, auto, dodge that, flash W. Oh! Q. Oh, I'm not killing anyone like this, Bob. Too much mixing up the targets there. Oh, we hit the E, but he still has Braum behind him. Braum did not die. Ari did not die, so alright, you're out of your mind with this one. IDK. E, Q. See ya. Graves, you bit off more than you can chew. You really thought you were that guy. Now listen, Bob, from my perspective of playing Lillia there too, it's like, look how easy that was. All I did was just doing me, you know? Even messed up the fight to begin with. And if the enemy misplays because I didn't overdo it, then I receive the win. That's a whole lot of what Lillia is. Receiving, not reaching for plays, not getting crazy. Now I'll give it to you. Whenever you get that passive going and you're real fast and the team fight's happening, it's easy to get lost in the sauce. It's fine to overdo it every now and then, but it's not the truth. Let's reset here. I think I'll go for Ninja Tabby this game. Give me the movement speed now since we're kind of entering the mid game fast. And then we'll clear down once again. With our whole Rinse of the Jungle here, we have the highest CS in the game, 110, to Graves' pathetic 82. 2 levels above him. It's going to keep getting worse for him. Now we have our tier 2 boots, giving us armor, reduced damage from auto attacks. And then we're looking for Leandri's as our second item. We will be good to go once we get that. Level 11, 2 items, and tier 2 boots, and you're basically strong enough for the mid game. And it's so important to be strong in the mid game because so much of what you do as Lillia is team fighting. And if you're not strong, all of the early attacks and all the early shenanigans were for nothing. So that's why we farm so much. Even if they want to do this Rift Herald, then it's going to take them a long time, so I'm going to keep farming. It would take me a long time too, with 47 seconds on Dragon. Let's get to the bot side. Not skipping camps though. Whoa, Nelly. And she flashed in for that. Well, but at least she has some hustle. Option farm mid lane or go bot play. I'll go bot play. This can turn into a 3v4. And abilities are already spent, so that's pretty bad for us. There's the E onto both of them. I can try to put them to sleep. Just don't see this working out. I hit my Q onto Ahri, but I don't want to W in case Braum would tag me with the Q. I would definitely die. So, we're just existing around here, using our Q, maintaining our passive, and getting some farm as we go here. As I maintain my passive, it's easier for me to move around the dragon here. It looks like they're not starting it, which is very good. Go ahead and pull this bad boy out. And they have to reset since they were so low, so even though the play was failed because I didn't overdo it once again, I've earned a dragon. Yes. So listen, Bob, even when you're strong and your allies suck, you have no excuse. You can still win. Clean up my blue side camps. Whoa, you took my Gromp. Ridiculous. No wolves. I work all day. I come home. No gromp. No wolves. EW auto Q. Nuke down. Haunting Guy's Amp Tome. Swap to the blue trinket to the top side. We're level 11, so we could skip camps right here since the fight's already happening. Take the base gate. They're already dead, Bob. Let's E for some movement speed and get to that Rift Herald. If I had ulti, I would probably invade the Graves, but since they killed both the ADC, the mid lane, and the support, I can't be contested on this bad boy. Might as well take the free objective. Even if I took all the camps too, it's like I'm only getting so strong, so the objective helps me get strong with my team. Hunting Guys gives us some AP, some HP, which is important as you go into the mid game, and then some ramping damage as well. It's way better to get that Haunting Guys over the Faded Ashes as well, because the Faded Ashes damage to champions just isn't too important. It's all about the clear speed. Nice. My Yona is good. I say that because you know how they are. We're outnumbered on the map. Look at the mini-map. Yeah, that's right. No allies around here, so let's skedaddle. Let's get back to my camps. Base gate. And off we go. There's no objectives up, so I'll go ahead and smite these. Speed up the process. And now as I'm clearing the camps, I have the passive going. I was coaching this Lillia player that would always skip the camps to try to be on the play before it happened. But if you are clearing your camps, you always have your passive, so you have a ton of movement speed right there with Prance. And with that movement speed, you'll be able to move to the play reactively as it happens. There's no reason for you to be there preemptively. So I'm clearing the camps, keeping an eye on the lanes. And all is good. I'm clearing faster than Graves, I'm going to get stronger than him. And if a play happens, I am the benefactor of all of it. Lillia doesn't have to take any sort of big risk and whatnot, just coast into the win, and she didn't get nerfed. Talia got nerfed, not Lillia. Lol. I bet Lillia will go unnerfed too because she's so, I don't know, unique in her champion design, so I bet her win rate stays artificially low. And the Riot AI that does the balancing, you know, doesn't really care. I'm gonna go bot side here. We already have the mid turret, so the next objective to play for is bot turret. So drop the Rift Herald, get a little bit of farm. As I'm using my abilities on those minions too, it's the same deal. It's like I could always move to that mid play. And then if they're gonna do nothing, Bob, I'll just ride this bad boy in. Graves, I love you. Oh, Schlan. And they have Ahri coming to the play, but that's good turret damage. Now they've rotated down. What we want to do is move into their jungle and then try to get a pick like right here as they would cross back into mid lane. Nice, just like that. Except the abilities need to land. And Galio needs to be there. Playing this slow, focusing whoever's in front, not really diving in yet, because the CC is exhausted, we spent it all. Oh, I missed. Run. Ouchie mama. Get out of here, Bob. Yone might clean up. Yone known for being a total owner right here. Enemy team can't win. Yona's too good. Our mistakes become happy little accidents. Reset. Leandri's components into the Zonias, and I will be basically following the play here. If Graves is topside, let's get up there. Graves is my target at the end of the day, so okay. Smite that bad boy, and we are in position for dragon. Without smite, my bad. This will be third dragon for us. I'm still waiting for my team, so be clearing the camps as we go, as per usual. Level 13 to 12. The enemy jungler will catch up on XP a little bit, but as you win the plays, objectives, and farm, that's how you over-level them as a Lillia. Yone wants Baron, but it's too early for that. No one's in a super good position. He doesn't really care though, so here we are. At the end of the day, I'm pulling them away from Baron, so there's no bad plays here, honestly. Grave's probably coming from the base gate here. The map is so scattered. We're getting Baron though, big. Get the dragon. Alrighty, get the dragon. My Yone is so good that he does Baron for me. The enemy team's like, what? Yone's showing up here, so we have a lot of CC with him and Rakan. You going wide, it's fine. Auto W. Auto Q. Since the CC's not landing, I can't really get a big engage here. Flash Q, ulti, waiting, 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 waiting. E? Nice. Q. W. Q. He E'd away. I flash Q ulti since the Yone would have to go back to his E, so... Alrighty, see you later. It's a massacre. Seeker's arm guard. Needlessly large rod to the top side. Now remember, we got that Baron buff, so it's time to push a little bit. I want to get into the enemy's jungle, so I'll skip some of my camps and see what I can do here. The Graves took my Raptors, took the base gate back to his blue side. So let's just go earn this position here. Oh, you want your wolves? Well, it's going to be a challenge for him, bud. Nice. Whenever we land an E like that, we apply our passive, Blackfire Torch, and Liandry's. That's so much for the enemy to deal with. Let's go stand in lane here. Galio doesn't have Baron buff. So we gotta empower these minions. Throw a couple bowling balls here. Our goal is just to get these turrets with the Baron buff. As Lillia, you don't exactly do much other than exist. Exist in position. Whoa, Nelly. He is fine. E is fine. Oh, I thought I hit more of them, I'll be honest. QW, moving. Ugh, got hit by another charm, but it's okay so far. The turret. They don't have their dash abilities, so... Nice, we hit one of them. Good enough, good enough. We were tanky enough to endure it with our stopwatch and with our stats here. We're level 15, don't forget it. So that makes us pretty tanky compared to the enemy. Okay. We just have Void Grubs here, no minions, so we don't deal a lot of damage. There we go. Once the minions arrive, you deal more damage to the turrets. I'm just looking for one inhib and then to back off, but I'm going to exist around here as my allies are doing their thing. See if I can't follow up afterwards. Alrighty, and then as they exit, so do I. Gotcha. The biggest mistake in spots like that is, like, even if you're right... Oh. Even if you're right, the new player will be, like, clicking away, you know? They'll be moving away from their team rather than staying near them. And then their team will stay, and now you're in a bad position. The key is just to hang out, keep the play going, and then leave when everyone else eventually leaves. Oh, Bob, I got it all here. Let's just get a Medjai's and send this bad boy home. 1 minute on the dragon, so... I'm just thinking, get the red and blue buff for everyone, and then we'll fight for dragon. That will be the dragon soul coming up. Complete the Zonias, that's 120 ability power and 50 armor, as well as the ability to go untargetable. Once you have that zone use completed, it greatly accelerates your playmaking potential. You can get the hell in there. Or the enemy can't dive onto you. It's so good for Lillia. Magi's gives us bonus ability power for each kill and assist we get, as well as a little bit of extra HP. My team is pushing up here, but since we have the base gates, it's fine for me to be farming. Without the Baron buff, my ARAM is just not useful, so... Alrighty, it's dragon time. My team will probably end the game before I can get it. You might be asking, well, shouldn't you have been top? They're doing a fight. I can't really depend on the enemy team running right into my team and dying, so... Yon the man. So this being 4th dragon, I'm soloing it at pretty good speed. That is all she wrote. Hextech Dragon gives us a lot more damage, as well as ability haste and attack speed. 30 seconds on the dragon and everyone's reset, so I'll just do the raptors and then go to Baron. Level 16 to 14. Low. His CS may look somewhat even, but Graves is getting a lot of lane CS. It don't count. His items? Whoa, Nelly, you built a Phantom Dancer? What is that? 60% attack speed on Graves. What are you doing, man? Maybe he thanks for the movement speed or something? Anyways, time for Baron. 12% movement speed and ghosting. Alright. Run it down, Bob. Whenever you have 2 inhibs down, you don't need that 3rd one with Baron buff, especially with how strong we are. It's just a matter of time. Ari no ulti, you know what I mean. Q, moving E. Flash Q, ulti. Oh, sortie. Q. Let's go hit the turret here. E, Q, W. They don't even deal damage. I got a triple kill. I didn't mean to. Alrighty, final score. 11, 0, and 3. 24 Magi stacks. Blackfire Torch stealing 1,800 and Leandri stealing 1,600. And that is that. Gotta honor poop, 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 poop. Not the super fed Yon. Nope. Mr. Poop, 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 poop. Alrighty, that'll put us at Diamond 178 LP. Final damage dealt 21,000. Not bad. Lillia's easy, Bob. So long that you make it easy on yourself. Now I get it. You're going to have to go out there and int. But reel it back once you figure out the limits and you'll be good. Alrighty. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe and click the join button for more. Peace. Alrighty, welcome back to the jungle. You're going to be playing Lillia versus Viego. It's on patch 14.12. So they changed Dark Harvest a little bit, reducing its base damage. Also reducing the cooldown so you could proc it more often. And basically, you need to actually get it going for it to matter. With Lillia, it's not like we're going to swap to Electrocute, so... Potentially more snowball potential, definitely less power early. I would say it's kind of balanced. So, we'll field that out a little bit for now, but not a humongous change. So, we'll be doing the farm max path here, starting our Raptors. Although they are worded like this, we'll just go this way. I will show you. They got a little glimpse of me on Raptors, but if you're not just showing doing the camp, as the enemy puts the word right there, not as bad. And then into the Crux, skipping red, so that these minor camps will respawn faster, and we could do them again. So, very much played for our level 5 spike whenever we do this. If there's any plays in the lane, sure, we could react to them, but I'm playing mostly for my camps, mostly for my own power-up on the first and second turn here. Against Mr. Viego, he could try to do the same, but he's going to be slower at it, so we run a pretty good gambit here. And even if Viego gets some juice off a free kill, it won't be the end of the world for us. What you do give up is a lot more time to fight whenever you do this path. On the first 2 turns, playing more for the farm. Sometimes a good, sometimes a bad. Alrighty, let's try to nail this E right here. You could put 2 points in Q, but you can also throw that E right here and barely hit the wolves. I mean, it's something. We pull them towards us, and then we can do the same with Gromp coming up here. One thing with the E is that it also applies your passive, so you get that going on the camps faster. Check it out. E. Schmack. Is something, you know, we pull them together here. And we can do the same for the blue buff, and we'll see what our final clear time is. I know we're not setting any world records here, but... Then, E the red buff, or the blue buff, and then bang. Bang, Q, pull them together, W, schmack. Okay. Now we did start Raptors, okay? If you start a buff, the full clear is faster as well. Since we start Raptors. Viego with 20 CS ganking bot lane. So he skipped his camps, we'll be up in that aspect. And now here's kind of the downside of the farm max. 23 seconds on those Raptors, I can't really gank top lane. Although that guy could be pretty weak. So, we'll hit this, hit the Scryer, put a ward down. And, gold card, E, moving. Q, W away. Back in there, we win. Okay, gold card onto Viego. E, Q. Back to the Krugs, man. Twisted Fate, not the strongest fighter. Okay. Okay. One more hit on Viego from either one of us and it would have died. Did we back off too early? Maybe. Did I have much to believe in on Mr. TF? No. Alrighty, 32 CS to Viego's pathetic 24. And as we clear these Krugs, we will be level 5 and in a pretty good spot to fight afterwards too. Whenever you do this path, you are guaranteed going to get Faded Ashes on your first reset as well. That really sets you up for a good time. Turn that down a little bit. Faded Ashes. Hey, wish I could afford Dark Seal. You know, Glowing Moat, and let's get a control word while we're here. Might as well. So we get 30 ability power, that extra burn to the camps, 5 ability haste, and a control word. Alrighty, more Qs, and as we reset to the top side here, we have our Wolves and Gromp to kill. We can skip one or the other, where the enemy camps are up and where the lanes are somewhat gankable here. Viego with the Wreck Trick, not nearly as good as the Faded Ashes. And then still level 4. So that's where you can see we have that XP lead. He'll even out somewhat once he finishes those Raptors or his Wolves. We get our passive from clearing the camp here. Now we're going to try to bring it around mid. Oops. There's the phase rush from Talia. And Twisted Fate not showing us anything impressive, so 14 seconds on the Void Grubs. I'll try to gank top and then we'll go from there. We know that Viego's on the bot side, so we'll ping that. Pray that my team doesn't get ganked. E, Q, auto, moving, W. Here's the ulti. Slam. Hi, Twisted Fate. You want to throw that gold card? You want to ulti, maybe? Oh, do the Void Grub. You're so smart. Thanks for the ping, Twisted Fate. Viego ganked bot once again. If I was him, I'd probably be doing Dragon or re-ganking bot. So, after we finish these, we want to swap towards the bot side of the map. Try to get a little bit of HP and mana. And then with the Raptor camp, I'll be level 6 and in a position to counteract their dive if they want to attack bot lane again. Or I can even out the Viego's 2 ganks bot lane by getting 1 gank on bot lane with my ulti up. Step 1, let's get level 6. Schmack. Okay. Gonna hit these Krugs so I can maintain my passive, and if there's no gank, we don't have to gank bot lane. Pull these bad boys all the way over here so you can Q them again. Maintain that passive now. This guy doesn't have cleanse, so it should be easy enough here. Alrighty, back to the camps. The Tribrush is so warded if he ran away that quickly. Viego's even in farm for now, but we haven't even cleaned up our camps yet. And our clear speed massively ramps up once we start getting these items. As we build towards the Blackfire Torch as our first item, we get ability haste, we get AP, and you get that burn. Once it's completed, it's extra crazy. More of the burn damage, and then 25 ability haste on the Q is super not balanced. Like, Lillia's clear gets so crazy fast. You get to just apply the burns to the camps and walk away. Schmack. Pew! Schmack. Like, this thing, we walked it down from 500 HP. That's so crazy. As we're on the top side here, there's probably not going to be a play. I could just farm the camps and reset. We get to level 7. Now, if we stay on the map as well, the Viego will have recalled and spent his gold, so that's not as good. But with our ulti, we could still maybe turn a play. So Viego with Hearthbound Axe on the bot side potentially opens his topside camps to me. We'll see. No Raptors. And then we can try for mid lane. Let's reset. It's a shame. It's a shame that we can't find a gank, but... Get the Lost Chapter, get the Dark Seal, get on out there. With the Void Grub spawning again, that's where I'll be playing. Although Viego keeps attacking bot lane. Seems like I can't really match the tempo. And since Twisted Fate's not very good at setting me up for the plays, you know, perhaps we just use that Twisted Fate ulti to protect bot lane. Something like that. So I'll be clearing up towards those Void Grubs. We'll get level 8 and go from there. On that reset, we get quite a bit of ability power. We get the Lost Chapter. It gives us 40 ability power, 300 mana, 10 ability haste. And then we also get the Dark Seal, which gives us 15 ability haste. My bad, 15 ability power. Okay, Viego takes the Raptors. It's not too bad. Gives me more time to play with on the top side. He's level 8. That's what 2 kills will do. If he doesn't have red buff, his red buff is probably coming up here. Maybe asking why don't we get involved with this? Well, it's the Lulu's mistakes, not my deal. Give me some camps. My lanes are nothing special. Q. Try to get a play off topside here where they've been trading. Nice silence. Q. Let these come together and then QW. Don't mind if I do. Taking that kill because it gets me that Blackfire Torch. If I don't get that off the reset, it's a damn shame. Viego has the Lillia behind him, and my Twisted Fate is going bot side, so I'll reset, spin my gold, and then we'll look to finally start playing bot side with the Void Grubs being down. My mid, AD, and support are very, very much losing, to say the least, so... If we can get down there, we can try to reverse it. Viego has his one move of ganking bot. So now if I'm there level 8 with ulti and a Blackfire Torch, we have a pretty good chance. Pretty good chance to kill him, get that shutdown. And we can reverse the game from there because Lillia is a ramp champion. Once you get some juice, you start clearing like no one's business. Check it out. Pull the wolves into the gromp. Q. The Blackfire Torch is a huge completion for us, giving us 90 ability power, 600 mana, 25 ability haste, and the burn passive. And the more stuff we hit with abilities, the more AP we get as well, as it gives us a percentage increase. So, clear the camps towards bot side, and I'll be clearing every single camp, because my lanes aren't doing nothing. All they're doing is dying. And when your lanes are dying, now I know low elo players freak out at this part. Just farm. Farm, react, and play it slow. Don't play it faster. Don't feel pressured. You know what they say, when it's getting hectic, just breathe. I'm in a good position for Dragon, though. There you go with Kraken Slayer and a Merc Treads. He just stays ahead in items, huh? Donated by the bot side. E, Q, ulti, moving. No rocks going down. W, Q, smite, auto, moving. Dodge the W. And Q. Nice. Gold card. E, Q, moving. Don't take autos, don't take autos. W. Q. Okay, kiting, kiting, kiting. Q. Lulu, you're my only hope. Lulu, you're my only hope. I know if I eat that gold card into Viego ulti, I'm definitely dead, so I exit left side. And why the hell my Lulu is all the way in our jungle? You got me, but damn, we got out of there. It cost me my flash. That's a shame because the flash is such a big playmaking tool. Let's reset. Good luck, bot lane. We're definitely going Ninja Tabby. The Aphelios and Viego are super juiced. And then from here, I want to get Leandries and I want to get anti-heal. Zac, Viego, and Soraka heal a ton. To the top side. We got those camps coming up. It's not so much about the Rift Herald or the dragons, since bot side lost so hard early. That's another thing with low elo, I know. If you're farming and the enemy's getting dragons, am I losing? Not yet. The game keeps going. If you keep farming, the game keeps going. You didn't lose yet. Stop freaking out. Breathe. My bot lane lost turret. Have I lost the game? Not yet. Give it a sec. Bet that dies to the burn. Maxing the W second here. So with level 9, we got our Q maxed. More damage, more movement speed, lower cooldown. Mr. Aphelios on the overstay, but he has Soraka. If he was solo, I might be able to kill. Now they're going to reset and spend a lot of gold, so the enemy's going to be much stronger. As the enemy attacks, that's when I want to get involved. If I start the attack, my team doesn't have tempo. They have to follow up. They have to follow up into the enemy, and that's not going to be winning. Fast E. So no gold card. Definitely conceding that Rift Herald on the top side. Viego gets a tunneler. And Talia's going to swap to the bot lane now. Close. Sweeper. Q. Auto. She still has her silence. Q. Just a little bit of poke. Fast E. Q. QW away, don't get stunned. Smite, Q, ulti, and then Jinx should ulti the Soraka. E, Q. Can't really get involved again with the TP coming in. And Jinx didn't ulti the Soraka, so no one's gonna die. Shorty and Garen, everyone. Oh, that's the play. Let's go ahead and get Oblivion Orb. You can see that bad boy in action. I'm gonna wait for an Amp Tome too, since nothing important's happening. The Oblivion Orb gives us 30 ability power and anti-heal. The anti-heal is gonna go super, super hard against that Soraka, whether she's healing herself. With Lillia, you have your passive that deals magic damage over time. The Baleful Blaze burn from Blackfire Torch. So you have 2 of these burns. Once we get Leandries, we'll have a 3rd one. And those will keep the anti-heal applied for even longer. So once we Q multiple people, then we get a ton of value. Back to the camps. We don't have to make a play anywhere. I especially want to save my ulti for whenever the dragon spawns. They're going to start the Rift Herald, but how the hell to contest? You got me. Any allies right here? We got a Garen, okay? Let's play around Garen. It's so backwards. I have to play around Garen and not my carries. Good luck mid lane, guys. Seraph's not finishing him off right there. We got the movement speed from hitting the camps, so... Can I find Talia in the bush? Oh, gotcha! Oh, come on. Q, moving. Smite. Oh. Okay, okay, okay. We have a position. E. Okay. The position is lost. I start the dragon. And E. Q. Okay. Not a great position, but we're doing what we can. Okay. My Lulu is getting random owned. Okay. We are stunned. He's fine for now. Ulti. Q. Nice. W. Q. The anti-heal is going ballistic, Bob. Q. Oh, I got hit. Smite. Q. Shit! Q. Let's not get hit by that guy. Fast E. QW. Ideals. Nah, but if I play that so much... If I play that a little bit better, it goes so much more my way. My misplay is getting a little bit too far away from the play. I'll be honest, I thought it was totally over. And to my surprise, we somehow win that fight. Alrighty, let's clean up the dragon. Our reward for winning the fight. The enemy doesn't get a coast into a soul, and that's pretty beast. The Oblivion Orb anti-healed 1,000 in that one fight. I'm going to do my red side camps here and reset, since we'll be playing on the top side for a long time. This will give us more time to play up there, where I don't have to clear my red side camps for quite a while. Once you have this super ramp on these, you can kind of just do like all the camps at once here. Yeah, this thing resets, but like, since we got the Qs on the Krugs, it's fine. And you go back to the aggro of this one and just restart it. Like, it's so much damage. Auto, Q, reset. Diego, I am even with you. I thought you had lead. Haunting guys, Faded Ashes, to the top side. I do need to complete this Liandry's pretty soon. Gives me my percentage HP damage, and the enemy's getting pretty tanky. Damn, they got the shutdown on Garen. And dropped the Rift Herald. That goes my top lane to it. I don't have my passive built up on anything, so it's kind of awkward. The guys have migrated mid lane, so there's no time for a play there. I mean, I am just playing for Liandry's, so I need 400 gold. Staying around mid lane. Nothing's happening. Literally nothing's happening. For some reason, if I hit that control ward, 7 people, you know? Look at me, I'm doing nothing. Waiting 15 seconds for this. Yep. Oh, Soraka, I love you. Oh yeah, pinging the wards gives me gold. Yes, more gold. Close. Uh-huh. I don't know what my team's doing. I don't know how I got caught out, too. I had the movement speed, and these guys just appeared from right side. God, that's so weird. Like, nothing's happening, nothing's happening. My team pushes, attacks Soraka, doesn't kill, and I die? What? What? Well, we got Utility Man, we got Tank Man, and then we got Nothingberg bot lane, and they have Double Lift Incarnate. So, they got Baron buff. Congrats. Congrats. I need to do my Krugs, and then I just need to get all the camps I can before these guys enter my jungle so that they don't get them. And I need to recall and get this Leandries. Without that, I'm not very useful. Our next goal is going to be to flash ulti with Soraka and the Aphelios during the fight. It's up to the Viego, Zac, and Lillia to engage as they push with Baron. So, I don't want to get caught out, that part's pretty obvious. But then the second step is to capitalize on my CC as the enemy goes in, or tries for a play, and then punish the enemy bot lane. So no Krugs? Listen, if they're not sieging with Baron, that's fine with me. Don't attack mid lane, guys. You got it all wrong here. The E gives us vision. And stops the recalls too. That part's pretty beast. Nobody's doing anything. Bob, what's the deal? You lock in Lillia and sometimes just allies do nothing. Who hurt them? Well, why do you want them to do? Kind of just lane so that they can get attacked, and then if they get attacked, then I really get in there. Creates a real playable dynamic. Nice. For all my complaints of my allies doing nothing, the enemy is also doing nothing. The Lillia and Zac not engaging is like the craziest shit. So they're gonna fight bot side, so build up our passive. And my team backs off. Nothing ever happens. Nothing ever happens in this small town. In this low elo. Oh, why I did all that. I think I forgot to play. I think my skills atrophied as nothing has happened for the past 80 minutes. The enemy is going to push mid, but listen, I'll just hit bot turret at this point. Amazing. Viego's walked at her and she died. Amazing. Stop complaining. Alright. Push, push, push! Garen, we have to take the inhib. Come on. Two. E. Q, smite, moving. W. Q. Oh, you missed me. Ah. Thought I could survive 1 or 2 hits. Well, they don't have a wave, so it's fine. Quite a bit of damage. 3 champions. 1, 0, and 6 Zac. Who wins? You guessed it. You guessed it. It's my allies right there. Oh my god, the Scooby-Doo bot side so bad.
Defeat.
Final damage dealt, 1900. Ball lane sucks. Thanks for watching. Yep.